Greeting and greeting and afternoon. Let's rush through 2 levels. Let's just rush. I'm not even gonna try to play it correctly. I mean, like, I'll make it through to the end and get a talisman, but that's it.
Yeah.
Again, it's not this game is bad. We just don't like it as much. It also doesn't help that I've been playing on the PSP recently, so I've already experienced all this very recently.
Yeah. That's interesting because I had the same experience with Mario 64 in our second session, which I don't know if that's up yet. I don't think it is. I think we're about 1 or 2 videos, but it won't matter because this won't go up for a while either. But, yeah, like, that was a game I was super excited to play. Then we played it. And then I was like, I have to keep playing this. And I played off-screen on my DS from a separate file. And then we recorded more, and then it was still awesome.
Yeah, like with Spyro 3, if I was playing Spyro 3, and then we decided to play Spyro 3 on stream, or not stream, on YouTube, I would still enjoy it.
Yeah.
That tells you if you really like the game, because it's good.
I would like to try streaming, but I feel like we need some traction before we can do that.
Oh, that's right. Colton is apparently going to try to stream a world record of a game tomorrow.
Oh, really? What game?
Escapist, is that a game?
Yeah. Is he speedrun?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know much about it, so I don't know how. I'm assuming he's good because he's been talking about it for a long time.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. I think he's starting at like 2:30 or something.
I'd love to like. There's one thing I can speedrun. Not even a game, just one thing.
Yeah.
It's one level of Halo Reach, and I remember because one of the weekly challenges they would rotate.
Yeah.
Where you get like a crap load of credits in that game because it was such a grind to get money to buy armor in that game. You just had to play hours and hours and do every challenge every day and every week. One of the weekly challenges was to beat this one level in like under 20 minutes or something on Legendary. And literally, I remember watching a guide to where you could beat it in about 5-6 minutes.
Oh. And
there's this amazing glitch they never patched out where you can just like clip through a wall and it despawns all the remaining enemies for the rest of the level and you skip like a 10-minute long defense section. So literally, I got so used to doing it because every couple of weeks that challenge would come back in rotation and I would just do it in 5 minutes and I'd have like 100,000 or whatever it was. It probably wasn't that much. It was probably like 300 or not 30,000 because they were stingy.
Oh, to any of you that are bothered by the fact that I'm not getting all the gems, I'm really sorry.
Oh yeah.
I really want to, but I really don't.
At least we can confidently say this is the only Spyro 2 Let's Play like this on YouTube.
Yeah.
No one plays this game not to 100% that I've seen in Let's Plays. And everyone who plays it likes it a lot.
If I was playing it like personally by myself, I would take the time.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's kind of a lie because I was, and I kind of skipped some levels. But I just wanted to get to Gulp. Gulp is my favorite boss battle.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I would like to try 100%ing Season of Ice.
Yeah.
Some of the parts in that game will be nauseating, but...
Then there's that. I like how vague everything is.
Yeah.
They're giving a goat to sacrifice, which is probably what they're doing.
What is going on in this world?
I don't know.
There's literally rituals. In every world, there's another ritual going on simultaneously.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why you're having trouble.
that's probably too.
Look at those teeth.
Oh.
How can you pay attention to this guy when there's giant teeth? Is that a JoJo reference?
I don't know.
At least I made that joke on something no one else would make it on. No, but there's a part in part 3 where they're in the ocean and they're being attacked by a stand that can shapeshift. It turns into a giant ugly face monster, and it like eats them, and its teeth are giant and look like that. And then Jotaro punches through them and goes, what up?
Oh.
I love JoJo.
I can tell.
I just finished reading part 6, started reading part 7, part 5 just got confirmed for October. I've been playing the games, I've been drawing JoJo, I've been listening to JoJo music.
Talking to people named JoJo.
I have been talking to people about JoJo.
Talking to people named JoJo about JoJo. Talking to Mojo JoJo.
There he was right there. Mojo
All
JoJo.
sorts of Joes.
Oh yeah, that's okay. So for these gates, these power-up gates to activate, you have to actually kill all the enemies.
You have to kill enough.
Yeah.
I like how there's this challenge. You're like,
Oh,
man,
this
I
is
need
stupid.
to fight this zombie. I mean, wait, no, I mean Yeti. Zombie.
We're not in the right mind.
Kill
Is that
zombie.
it? Is he just not in this game for the rest of the game?
Yeah. But what is funny is you get to box him in the next.
Yeah,
one.
that's what I'm saying. What's better, that or boxing him?
Well, I mean, if you got to box him and then he got crushed, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah. Best of both worlds.
I think that's the last level I have to do. I don't know for sure. I'm trying to think because I got the Glimmer one already. So.
Skip it.
No, this is actually great. It's actually great.
Oh yeah.
At least I think it's funny. What?
We need like a clip of just that sound. We need to just like loop it and then put that on the Twitter. We need. I want
And
to.
all the gameplay videos are gonna have that in the background.
I want to think of some fun things we can throw on the Twitter just to like get people into it.
And the what?
On the Twitter. Just
Oh yeah.
the. I know it sounds stupid that I'm saying the Twitter. I'm saying the because I mean
Like
ours
ours.
specific. I could just say Twitter.
What are you gonna? Post
I don't
on the
call it the Twitter in general.
What are you gonna post on the Twitter, son?
The Family Guy, Kroger's.
I don't care.
Or could he just fall? Oh, he's terrified.
Yeah. Again, if you want to actually play this game properly, please do it. It's great.
I do kind of like how this is just some room somewhere.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like Turok 1. Oh, that'd be a fun one to do.
Oh yeah.
I could probably beat that game pretty quick. I 100%ed that one. And that would be on PC, so it would be nice looking. That's something I gotta beat. I have not beaten Turok 2. I remember anticipating. I actually pre-ordered, I think, on Steam, the remaster of the second game when they finally like ported it. Because it's such an overhaul. Because it was like so intense on the N64. The field of view was like terrible. There was fog everywhere. The frame rate wasn't great. The controls were because it was a shooter on N64. And finally, I have like a nice 60 frames per second HD field of view. You can make it whatever you want. There's actually this really sweet effect they added that's like motion blur on animations. So it's not motion blur like just looking around like in most games. It's like the actual 3D models will like blur as they're moving with their animation. It's hard to explain. I've seen videos of like PC games where it looks like that. Or like trailers for games, and I've never been able to figure out what it is, and they put that in, and it's really sweet. And even though they're still all low poly and stuff, it makes them look really, really nice. When it's like HD, 60 frames, you got these sweet like smoothing on the animations. Mouse and keyboard, holy crap, like it makes the game so much more fun to play.
That's scary. I think it still gets crushed anyway.
Turok is
I
a
just
silly
realized
game,
his
though.
name is Crush. That's funny.
Oh.
It's funny how he dies.
It's too funny, I forgot to laugh.
I find it sad that Sparks almost always is dead when I get to finish the boss battle. He doesn't get to enjoy the victory.
Yeah.
I would laugh if I had died there.
I think I did that actually.
Yeah, I
first
almost
time I
did
played
too.
this.
Tumbled.
Crush defeated.
Good.
Alright.
What's funny? My defeat was also crushed.
You want to tell that story?
Yeah. What?
You can tell that story.
What?
About how your foot got crushed by the computer? Is that what
Oh,
you're
yeah.
talking about?
No, I was saying my defeat got crushed.
Oh.
It said crushed, defeated, whatever. Oh, this is also. Hang on, this is a great
I thought
clip.
you were going to get a pun.
This is a great clip. I actually really like this part. Austin and I used to replay this clip all the time because of how great it was. I'm wondering how Moneybags is gonna look.
Yeah,
What if there was
he's
just
just
an
pupils right now.
Yeah. What if it was actually just a bear in a suit, a real bear?
That would be amazing. Like Kuma from Tekken.
Yeah. That'd be great. Oh, anyway, yeah, moving my computer downstairs. The front panel, the screws have always been like stripped since day one, since I built that computer, because I got stupid. But as I was carrying it downstairs, made it all the way downstairs, almost tripped. Front cover came off, freaked me out, and so all of a sudden I kind of like started to like set it on the floor, but I pushed it too fast, and I threw all of the weight on the computer onto my toe. Just directly onto my toe. I was immediately on the floor squealing in pain. It was great. Also, now the toenail came off. That's great.
Oh.
I don't have a toenail on there
Also,
anymore.
have you noticed how I've just been like progressively more slouched over in this chair the longer we've been doing this?
Oh yeah, we can be done with this right now.
All right.
We're done. We'll see you next time when we decide to pick this up again. Might not.